Right, this is filming on the DJI Osmo Action. See if we can get a vlogging day. I'm going to use DJI Osmo Action, DJI Mavic Mini, and DJI stabilizer, the version 3 phone gimbal stabilizer thingy. So let's see if we can get some cinematic B-roll sequences out of that sort of gear. Here we go. So this is Australia Day. We're in the river, swimming. There's people everywhere enjoying themselves, having a good time. Underwater, this is DJI Osmo Action. I do wonder what the sound's like. Number one rule for hot chips is 1 dip per chip. 1 dip. Just going for a bike ride. It's about 30 degrees. Gonna go do some B-roll and see if a DJI gimbal is worth it anymore. I'm gonna take a Realme phone, film in 4K, and see if the stabilization in the phone is worse than the gimbal that costs an extra $200. So let's go check that out. Okay, this is 4K 30 frames per second on the DJI Osmo Mobile 3. I'll just go for a walk with it. .4K 30 frames per second, DJI Osmo Mobile 3, portrait mode video. Okay, this is 4K 30 frames per second with no phone gimbal. Now 4K 30, no gimbal, portrait mode. Okay, this is 1080p variable frame rate on a phone, but using the gimbal front facing camera. And I'm wondering, does the gimbal make a difference? DJI Osmo Mobile 3. So that's what I'm thinking. Looks pretty good to me. Remember, we're looking at stabilisation here. I don't mind that. Okay, front facing camera on the phone with no gimbal. Not much better, is it? The gimbal is definitely better on the front facing camera. That's my opinion. It's just so much smoother. And we'll try portrait mode, TikTok mode, portrait mode, 1080p. It's pretty stable. But is the phone any worse? I guess we'll find that out in about 3 seconds. It's definitely, the panning is pretty smooth on the gimbal. Smoother than me anyway. It's hard to believe. Wonder what you think. I still think it's better on the gimbal. Because with the gimbal you don't need that digital stabilisation. But that's still not bad. I'll do a... That concludes my DJI day out. Do I think that smartphone gimbals are still needed? Not really. And if you do use them, maybe your phone's a bit older, and the next phone you get, you probably won't need the gimbal anymore. Or if you've got a $600 phone and the stabilisation isn't that good, you can spend an extra $200 on a better phone and get really good stabilisation. Last bit of filming for the day on the DJI equipment, just boxing up the prizes for the winners of the giveaway. 3 winners, 3 boxes. It's actually enjoyable doing this. It's good to see some people are going to win something from all the reviews that I do, all the effort I put in. It's nice to be able to share some of the rewards. Probably the only thing with DJI is low light, it's pretty crap. But other than that, it's not too bad. You could pretty much use these if all you were doing was vlogs or home videos. DJI's probably got you covered. Not for what I do, but as you can see from today, they've got us covered for most things, so it's pretty cool. Hit me up in the comments if you've got any questions about the gear I use for this video. And also, if you do want to pick them up, there will be links down below to Amazon and eBay as well if you want to use any of this equipment. And the phone that I was using earlier is actually under embargo, so I can't tell you what it is, but there's a review coming out on that shortly. I think 4th of February is when I can release that video. So whenever I get stuff sent to me, I keep the boxes for times like this. And quite often the stuff I get sent to review does have to get sent back. So when I do have to send it back, I just use the gear that Amazon's always sent me. They always seem to overpack Amazon, so I've always got spare stuff, which is pretty cool. 1, 2, 3.